Hello again. Welcome to another What's New at the Attorney General's Office. I'm Tim Borman, Chief of Staff for the South Dakota Attorney General. And today we're going to be talking about something that is in over 78% of the homes of America. We're talking about computers. That's right, 78% of the homes in America currently have a desktop or a laptop computer. Over 75% of Americans have a smartphone. And 77% of the homes in our nation have a broadband internet connection. Now, you can't just leave it at home. Over 65% of Americans have to use computers on a regular basis at their work. And once you're at work, 75% of your time, if you have a computer, is being spent reading, checking, writing, responding to emails. Now, with all that computing power and all that technology, somebody has to know how to keep it all running. And here at our offices, Jamie Reid is the woman who's in charge of the IT department. Jamie and her staff make sure that the software and the computers that we have in our building keep working and keep us on the forefront of the technology we need to do the work that we do to help keep South Dakota safe.
Hello, I'm Jamie Reid, and I'm the Information Technology Administrator for the South Dakota Attorney General's Office and Division of Criminal Investigation. I have been with the state for 22 years, but specifically with this agency for 16. I oversee a staff of 4 IT people who work for me. We do technical support for 3 offices here in Pierre, and then we also support 21 field offices throughout the state of South Dakota. This includes about 179 employees, as well as 33 seasonal and intern employees. Our technical support includes computer hardware and software for our agency, as well as 27 servers, approximately 13 websites, several different specialized agency softwares that are used internally here. And then we also provide technical support for law enforcement agencies throughout South Dakota that access our systems and our resources that we provide for them here. I also supervise 4 support staff for 2 very special programs that we have here in South Dakota. The first program is called SAVAN, and that stands for the Statewide Automated Victim Information and Notification System. We receive information from 14 different jails throughout the state, as well as UJS for court information and DOC for incarcerated and parole information. When people register for an account with SAVAN, then they are able to receive information from when the person enters into the system, starting with the courts, all the way through parole. It is a powerful tool, and we hope that the public will find it very useful. The 24/7 program was introduced in 2005. It began with just requiring people to come in and take a PBT test twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening. The purpose for this was allowing people to stay out of jail and be part of society while still helping them keep sober. This program has grown tremendously throughout the years. We've added many different testing types onto this program, including drug patches, scram bracelets, which are actually like alcohol monitoring bracelets on your ankle that you would wear. Ignition interlock, which is an actual device that's put in a person's vehicle that they have to blow into to be able to start their car. It also includes UA testing for drug testing and a brand new testing mechanism that we have just introduced this year, which is called remote breath. This is a device that people will actually be able to take with them to administer PBTs from their home or from whatever location that they're in. This testing type is to help those who are having a hard time coming in twice a day to do the PBT test. It still requires them to take a PBT test several times, but they can do it from any location that they are at. Having a small staff can be a good thing and a bad thing. The good thing is I believe that we provide a lot of good customer service for our agency as well as for the local law enforcement agencies. And we really like having that one-on-one with a lot of them, and we build a lot of good relationships with them as well. So that is always a good thing for us. The minus part of it is that we are constantly busy, but we may be small, but we do the best we can to keep up with everything. One thing about technology is it's constantly changing and moving forward, so we are becoming more and more involved with anything new that comes in, because almost any new project that comes on is going to have some part of it that's going to be technology driven, and so that's where we come in. I'm like a mechanic You know how a mechanic like works on everybody else's car but never has time for their own, so they're the ones driving around the junker with the wacky wheel and the door that's smashed in and no bumper? Yeah, that's kind of how my computer is, pretty much.